All right, so when you picture southern Italy, what comes to mind? Crowded coastlines, right? Well, today we're going to go somewhere completely different. We're heading deep, deep into the heart of Puglia to find a place with a soul that beats to a much slower, way more authentic rhythm.
Yeah, go ahead and forget those typical tourist postcards for a second. This right here, this isn't some polished up museum piece. Nope. This is a living, breathing landscape where tradition is just how life is lived. We're on the hunt for something richer, something deeper, something real.
So, where are we headed exactly? Our journey is taking us right into the Murge Plateau. It's this gorgeous, kind of rugged part of Puglia. And we're going to explore three small towns where everything, the landscape, the traditions, the absolutely incredible food, it all just weaves together to tell one amazing story. Okay, so here's the plan. We've got three main stops. First up is Toritto, which is basically the kingdom of almonds. Then we'll make our way to Cassano delle Murge, a town that's kind of tucked between the forest and the sky. And we'll wrap things up in Santeramo in Colle, which is known as the true breadbasket of the whole Murge region. All right, first stop, Toritto. Now you gotta understand here, farming isn't just a job. It is the town's entire identity. Seriously, it's one of those places where time just seems to slow down and life follows the rhythm of the seasons, and especially the almond harvest. Just look at this central fountain. You can really get a feel for the place, can't you? Everything is built from this beautiful, timeless, sun-baked stone. It's all quiet squares and winding, narrow streets, and it's surrounded by these fields that just roll out in these soft waves of almond trees. Okay, so what's the big deal with Toritto? Well, what's really interesting is its most famous resident, the Filippo Chea almond. And listen, this is not your average almond you grab at the supermarket. No way. This is a very specific, celebrated local variety. It's basically a living heirloom, passed down from family to family for generations. And here you have it, the whole story, right here, from the tree to your table. You can almost feel that warm Apulian sun ripening the almond right on the branch, can't you? Before it becomes this prized final ingredient. You know, that connection to the land, that is absolutely everything in Toritto. So what makes these almonds so special? I mean, really? Well, for starters, the flavor is just unbelievably complex. It's rich, it's buttery, and you get these little hints of wild herbs from the countryside. The texture is amazing too, firm but also creamy, which makes it perfect for local sweets. And get this, because there's such a rare, carefully preserved type, you're literally tasting a piece of protected biodiversity. How cool is that? Of course, it's not all about the almonds. Toritto's historic center is just packed with character. At its heart, you've got the quiet, elegant church of San Nicola. The whole town, really, just feels like this beautiful monument to a slower, more thoughtful way of life. Okay, so we're leaving the almond groves behind. We're heading inland now to Cassano delle Murge. And whoa, the landscape just completely changes. Those sun-baked plains, they give way to these beautiful rolling hills and cool green forests. I mean, just look at this incredible contrast. This right here is the Santa Maria degli Angeli Monastery, and it's just completely embraced by the lush forests of the Alta Murge National Park. For centuries, people have come here to escape the summer heat. It's like the green lung of the whole region. And you better believe the food reflects this unique environment. Those forested pastures, they mean you get incredible dairy. We're talking fresh mozzarella and burrata that's just out of this world. The rocky ground produces this amazing golden olive oil with a little bit of a spicy kick. And of course, the woods themselves give you all these earthy wild herbs and mushrooms you just can't find anywhere else. The town itself, it really does feel like it's perched somewhere between the earth and the sky. From its historic center, you get these absolutely breathtaking panoramic views over the entire plateau. It's a place where nature and spirituality just feel totally, completely intertwined. All right, time for our final stop. We're heading further south to the proud, windswept town of Santeramo in Colle. And its name kind of gives it away. In Colle means on the hill. So you know this place has a really powerful agricultural identity, all tied to its high-up location. Wow, this aerial shot really gives you a sense of the scale, doesn't it? Santeramo sits almost 500 meters above sea level, just commanding the landscape. This is a town that was literally built on wheat and grain. It is the true breadbasket of the Murge. So, when it comes to the food here, you've got to think robust, honest, and just deeply, deeply satisfying. We are talking about these huge, rustic loaves of bread with super thick crusts, hearty roasted meats, especially lamb, that come from these old pastoral traditions, and of course, amazing pasta made from the local wheat. This is food that's designed to nourish you, body and soul.
And as you wander through these quiet squares and past these white stone houses, you stumble upon incredible history, like the Palazzo Marchesale. It's this noble residence that tells you all about the town's feudal past. It's a place where life just keeps on unfolding at that same slow, traditional pace.
Okay, so we've just visited 3 pretty different towns, right? But what's the thing that ties them all together? What's the common thread running through this whole journey? Well, it's the shared rhythm of life. It's a deep, totally unbreakable connection between the people and the land that they live on. And really, it all boils down to this super simple relationship. In Toritto, the land gives these incredible heirloom almonds, and so the people create a taste of history. In Cassano, the land offers up forests and pastures, and the people create a natural retreat. Then, in Santeramo, with all that wheat and grain, the people create this hearty, nourishing welcome. You see, each town's identity is a direct gift from its soil. You know, when you get right down to it, this corner of Puglia isn't just a place you visit. It's a living story. It's a narrative that's written in the land itself, expressed through all its amazing flavors, and kept alive in memory. And it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? How many other stories just like this are out there, waiting to be discovered, just a little bit off the beaten path?